Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.
In Horton Square, Javi tells Jada that Rafe cheated on her and advises her not to cry any more over his cousin. Jada is aware of Rafe's recent transgressions, but he would never be unfaithful. Javi was also incredulous, but He informs her that he was with the stripper from his bachelor party the night before they were to get married. He claims that he discovered them together in Rafe's room the morning of the wedding, and that her name is Savannah. When Jada claims that doesn't prove anything, Javi discloses that she emerged from the restroom wearing a towel. He claims that Rafe lied when he said that she remained over because she was intoxicated. Rafe complied with his request to come clean, and he didn't even consider it a huge thing. Why is she only now learning about this? Jada claims that he discovered this information weeks earlier, on the morning of their wedding. Rafe played the family card, Javi adds, but he still wanted to inform her. Jada acknowledges that she is covered for her sister on multiple occasions, so she can see why he kept it a secret. She fears that he'll turn this into a gossip column after Javi admits that he told Leo. Leo is going to expose Rafe for him at the wedding, but Javi swears he won't. At the wedding, she remembers they both got up to speak. Javi goes on to say that Rafe called off the wedding just as he was about to tell her. Jada claims she is shocked that Rafe has discovered yet another method to harm and degrade her. Javi hoped this would help her finally move on from Rafe. Jada sobs as she recalls the dream in which Rafe begged her to forgive him and how she continued to hope that they would overcome this. She understands that's no longer the case and that she and Rafe are no longer together. Gabby texts Javi to let him know that she needs him at work. She is okay after telling him to go. Rafe begs Rachel to. Before Rafe eats his breakfast, Rachel establishes some ground rules in the Blake home's attic. No biting and no shouting. Rafe inquires about the voice he heard from the woman. She informs him that there are other prisoners in this house besides him. Who else is here? Asks Rafe. That's not his concern, she says. Rafe advises her to be wise and let him go, but she is unable to do so because of her agreement with EJ DiMera. Rafe rants that she can't trust EJ and that he is the slime of the world. He claims that EJ is just like his father and won't keep his end of the bargain. Says Rachel. Stefano? Rafe informs her that EJ was brought up by Stefano, who shaped him into his own perverted persona. Rafe makes an effort to persuade her that EJ will ruthlessly destroy her. He'll claim that EJ made her do this if she lets him go. Days with Rafe and Rachel. Rachel claims that because she must protect her daughter and granddaughter, she is unable to assist him. Rafe inquires as to what is happening and what they have to do with this. He is adamant that he can rescue her. She gags him, tells him he talks too much, and leaves. Rafe is not saved, but Ava is. When Brady and Steve come downstairs, Brady informs Ava that it's over. Ava tells him, when he releases her, that tiny Rachel enticed her here and then sent him that fake text saying she had traveled to China using her phone. Rachel couldn't have done this by herself, according to Steve. According to Ava, she didn't, and Kristen's mother assisted her. Brady can't believe she's dead. Ava is sneaking around here in her white outfit, but she's not. It must be a trick, according to Brady. Rachel Blake passed away many years ago. Ava claims that she has been detained in this mansion by Kristen's mother dearest. Where is she now? Steve asks. AVA days are saved by Steve and Brady. Ava maintains that Rachel was only here and that she is not insane. She swears on Tripp's life that Kristen's mother has been holding her captive, but she has no idea where the old bat is now. I'll search the house, Steve adds. Brady assures Ava that he has faith in her. Ava responds that she won't be harmed when he asks if she is. Brady feels ashamed that his daughter was involved, and they both concur that this is crazy. Then, Ava reveals that Kristen was also aware of this. She explains that at first, Kristen was unaware that her mother was still alive. However, after discovering her phone and a scrapbook about the location in Rachel's rucksack, Kristen was able to piece everything together. She came here that way. It was evident that Kristen came here since, as Brady recalls, she neglected to bring Rachel to therapy with him the other day, while she was carrying her backpack. Brady is shocked that Kristen did not release her. Ava claims that in order to protect little Rachel, her mother talked her out of it. She further claims that EJ knew she was present, but did nothing to assist her. Steve exclaims, "Well, I'll be damned. Ava wasn't seeing things," as he sees Rachel exiting the chamber. Rafe isn't up in the attic. "You must be Rachel Blake, the notorious person." She inquires as to his identity and the reason for his trespassing in her home. His name is revealed to her, along with the fact that the woman she had bound is the mother of one of his boys. He inquires as to whether they will do this the hard way, or whether she will come voluntarily. Rachel is found by Steve Days. Ava reports that EJ didn't assist her and appeared astonished that she was back downstairs. But she believes that was related to Kristen's mom. Outside, Rachel talked to him, and EJ never returned. Steve and Rachel enter. A present from Dr. Rolfe. Kristen finds a vial in an envelope she opens at the Di Mera estate. "What is it?" asks EJ. "It's the answer to their prayers," she assures him. She claims that Rolfe, their miracle medication CRS-17, gave them this as a gift. When Marlena hypnotized them, they finally realized that Megan had given them the medicine to make them forget she had abducted them, according to EJ. According to Kristen, Ava and Rafe will become innocent as a result of forgetting why they were kidnapped. Although they couldn't recall the reason for their kidnapping, EJ tells her that they knew Megan was responsible. According to Kristen, this is a stronger dosage. If he has a better suggestion, please share it. Kristen claims that unless they are able to permanently free the hostages, this is their best chance, because he has nothing. Kristen thinks it's time to travel to Armid since EJ won't do that. The substance is in Kristen's possession. Days. Kristen and EJ discover Ava's absence. When Kristen and EJ get to the Blake residence, they discover that Rachel is missing and that Ava has left. Kristen worries what has occurred as EJ dashes upstairs to see how Rafe is doing. The medicine and EJ Days. In the attic, EJ discovers Rafe still bound and takes out the syringe. Rafe asks what the other sedative is when he removes his gag. "It's something lot stronger," according to EJ. "Are you going to kill him?" Rafe asks. EJ responds that he will erase all recollection of this encounter. Rafe implores him to refrain. Rafe escapes as EJ tries to stab him, and they struggle for the syringe. While they are fighting, Kristen yells, "EJ, no!" EJ and Rafe grapple, Kristen Days. After being checked out, Ava. Despite Ava's insistence that she is okay and that Rachel did not harm her, Brady takes her to the hospital for examination. Brady believes a doctor's checkup will help him feel better and advises her to phone.